Hey everyone, today's the start of my new series where I'll take you step by step behind the scenes on how I build a project management system. And I'm doing this because I'm rebuilding our own from scratch, and so I'm going to show you. So let's get into this. This first video is the first video of the series, and it's just all about how I'm going to do the mind map for how I want to do this. So you're literally seeing this as it's happening. I'm going to go and say all my process and what I'm thinking out loud, so that you can see how I think through these processes. So right now we have nothing. Well, we don't have nothing. We have in Notion, we already do some project management, but I want to integrate it with what we have currently. So we use Notion and Airtable. Airtable for clients, stuff and invoices and finances, and Notion for content and a bunch of other things. I'm revamping everything. So let's start with mapping here what I'm thinking about doing. So, all right. So right now we're doing this for my agency, which is Scaling Studio, and let's call it operations because I want to go over maybe a bit of other things. So let's get this started. All right, so currently I have, let's call it prospect management, let's call it that way, which is the CRM that we use, and it's close, the CRM that we use. Then we have ops management, let's call it, which is Airtable. So this is where we have all our clients with onboarding, offboarding, finances. We have people, internal information of people, everything. And then I want to have this projects management, which is going to be around Notion. But I want this to communicate with Airtable because I want the option to do some stuff with both. But all right, let's see. Let's take it step by step. So let me do this way. I don't want this. On the prospect management, we take care of leads. We take care, let me take this out, of follow-ups. And we also take care of the sales parts. Let me put this down here. Okay, and sales. Probably more also, but okay, let's leave it like that. Then for in Airtable, it's all about ops. So a lot of stuff with clients, onboarding and offboarding. It's all automated, so I love Airtable because I do a lot of automations with it using also Make, and this is all set up there. And then we have like people, finances, invoices, etc., a bunch of things. So all basically the ops and backend parts of the agency. Now for the project management, I want this, of course, will be around projects, but then I want each project, let's put it this way, let's put it like this. If you hear some noise in the background, it's my dog, so don't worry. He's getting a bit crazy. I have projects, and the projects I want to have tasks, because we may have a big project and that is like a month project, 2 months, 3 months, or a 1 week project, whatever it is, but then there's multiple tasks, of course, inside of it. And then after the tasks, well, inside each task is what I want, and that's why I want Notion instead of just Airtable, because I want to be able to put notes, tables, links, photos, I don't know, a bunch of other things. But I want to have that thing that Notion has, where you have a full page and you can do text, you can do things, notes that you want to show to clients, you can add pictures side by side, you can do a table because maybe I'm brainstorming something for a client. And the thing is, I don't want this in pen and paper. I like to have everything organized digitally, even though I also brainstorm on pen and paper, but I want to have a place that all of this can stay, and also a place that if I want, I can easily share with clients. And with Airtable, that would be not more complex, but it would involve other things that I don't want to, because I also want to keep everything super simple. And yeah, talking about super simple, but I have here 3 basically tools, but in our agency, the way we operate, I think this is the maximum but also minimum that is like the perfect ideal thing. So the CRM, which is closed, I don't want it in Airtable or in Notion because we use a lot of follow-ups and automated follow-ups inside the CRM. So you kind of can do it in Airtable, but it's not really at all how I want it and how a proper CRM does it. So this has to be one thing of itself. Then the ops management and project management, they could both be done either in Airtable or Notion. But the project management, as I told you, I want to have this freedom, so it cannot be on Airtable. So it means that maybe the ops management, I could do it inside Notion, but there's a lot of automations and a lot of analytics that we do with Airtable. That's Notion. You can do in Notion, but you would be a bit limited. So I think this is the ideal scenario for us. So, but with that said, I want to connect the project management with the ops management because I want it to be connected not only to the people but also to each client. So I'm just gonna leave something like this for me later, like this, and yeah, it's perfect. Let's put it a bit in the middle. Okay, so I want these both to be connected. Let's add an arrow here. These will talk with each other. So hopefully, let's say this is like two Kanban boards. So a Kanban board is like when you have like to do in progress. Okay, let me do this. You have like a board for to do, a board for in progress, and a board for done, or like blocked here, and a board for done. And you move project from to do to in progress to done, or to blocked. You can do all of this. And I want this to be done inside Airtable and to be inside Notion. So whatever you do it happens in both places. So it will be connected with some automations, but Notion is where we can have all of these nodes. So yeah, that's how I'm going to connect all of these. And well, I may change my mind. I'm going to sleep on it and build and then build more on the next video. But I think this is the general idea, and it actually makes a lot of sense to me. Also because inside Notion, I may want to have here some, okay, not this. Let's eliminate all of this. I want to have possibly a client portal. So they can see everything from maybe the projects, maybe not directly on the notes, but here on the projects. And I want it to also be connected to the clients. So these would technically be in the middle here. But you get the idea. Here will be the client portal and would be connecting these two. And yeah, that's the ideal place, but the portal will come after the project management is done. It's just a bonus after at the end. So yeah, that's how I'm thinking about all of this. I hope this process is this step by step, and the thought process that I do on this is helpful to you. And stay along for this because I'm going to build it live in the next video. So this is going to be a new series that I'm going to be doing. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.